ダビデの勝利 David's Victory アート左ロッセーリダビデの凱旋1620歳フィレンツェ右ロレンツォ・リッピダビデの凱旋1650歳ダビデはサウルが派遣するたびに出陣して勝利を収めた。サウルは彼を戦士の長に任命した。このことはすべての兵士にもサウルの家臣にも喜ばれた。皆が戻り、あのペリシテ人を撃ったダビデも帰ってくると、イスラエルのあらゆる町から女たちが出てきて太鼓を打ち、喜びの声を上げ、三弦琴を奏で、歌い踊りながらサウル王を迎えた。女たちは楽を奏し、歌い交わした。サウルは千を打ち、ダビデは万を打った。サウルはこれを聞いて激怒し、悔しがっていった。ダビデには万、私には千、あとは王位を与えるだけか。この日以来、サウルはダビデを妬みの目で見るようになった。サムエル記上18章5節より9節 David was successful in all the missions on which Saul sent him, and so Saul made him an officer in his army. This pleased all of Saul's officers and men. As David was returning after killing Goliath, and as the soldiers were coming back home, women from every town in Israel came out to meet King Saul. They were singing joyful songs, dancing, and playing tambourines and lyres. In their celebration, the women sang, Saul has killed thousands, but David tens of thousands. Saul did not like this, and he became very angry. He said, For David they claim tens of thousands, but only 1,000 for me. They will be making him king next. And so he was jealous and suspicious of David from that day on. The first of Samuel, chapter 18, verses 5 to 9. ダビデとヨナタン David and Jonathan Art レンブラントダビデとヨナタン1642油彩サンクトペテルブルクエルミタージュ美術館ダビデがサウルと話し終えたときヨナタンの魂はダビデの魂に結びつき、ヨナタンは自分自身のようにダビデを愛した。サウルはその日、ダビデを召し抱え、父の家に帰ることを許さなかった。ヨナタンはダビデを自分自身のように愛し、彼と契約を結び、着ていた上着を脱いで与え、また自分の装束を剣、弓、帯に至るまで与えた。サウルは息子のヨナタンと家臣の全員にダビデを殺すようにと命じた。しかしサウルの息子ヨナタンはダビデに深い愛情を抱いていたのでダビデにこのことを告げた。私の父サウルはあなたを殺そうと狙っている。朝になったら注意して隠れ場にとどまり見つからないようにしていなさい。あなたのいる野原に私は出て行って父の傍らに立ち、あなたについて父に話してみる。様子を見、あなたに知らせよう。ヨナタンは父サウルにダビデをかばって話した。王がそのしもべであるダビデのゆえに罪を犯したりなさいませんように。彼は父上に対して罪を犯していないばかりか、大変お役に立っているのです。彼が自分の命を懸けて、ペリシテ人を撃ったから、主はイスラエルの全軍に大勝利をお与えになったのです。あなたはそれを見て喜び祝われたではありませんか。 なぜ罪なき者の血を流し、理由もなくダビデを殺して罪を犯そうとなさるのですか。サウルはヨナタンの言葉を聞き入れて誓った。主は生きておられる。彼を殺しはしない。サムエル記上18章1節より4節、19章1節より6節。Saul and David finished their conversation. After that, Saul's son Jonathan was deeply attracted to David and came to love him as much as he loved himself. Saul kept David with him from that day on and did not let him go back home. Jonathan swore eternal friendship with David because of his deep affection for him. He took off the robe he was wearing and gave it to David, together with his armor and also his sword, bow, and belt. Saul told his son Jonathan and all his officers that he planned to kill David, but Jonathan was very fond of David. And so he told him, "My father is trying to kill you. Please be careful tomorrow morning. Hide in some secret place and stay there. I will go and stand by my father in the field where you are hiding, and I will speak to him about you. If I find out anything, I will let you know." Jonathan praised David to Saul and said, "Sir, don't do wrong to your servant David. He has never done you any wrong. On the contrary, everything he has done has been a great help to you. He risked his life when he killed Goliath, and the Lord won a great victory for Israel. When you saw it, you were glad. Why then do you want to do wrong to an innocent man and kill David for no reason at all?" Saul was convinced by what Jonathan said and made a vow in the Lord's name that he would not kill David. The first Samuel chapter 18 verses 1 to 4, chapter 19 verses 1 to 6.